Good morning, y'all. Another day, another vlog. It's currently 7:20 in the morning. I'm starting full decaf today. I've gone through 1 cup of coffee, decaf. I did some dancing around the crib to kind of like wake myself up instead of having caffeine. Got on the walking pad. I got my 4,000 steps for the morning. What I'm trying to do, I told you guys yesterday, I'm trying to do 4,000 in the morning, 4,000 at noon, 4,000 in the evening, so I can at least hit 12,000. I don't want to just hit 10 right now. I think I want to go to 12 to 15,000 if I can. I think basketball is going to be one of the things that helps me because it's a really easy way to get steps, and just kind of like, you gotta, if you completely airball, you gotta run for the ball, you know what I mean? And then you gotta come back, and if you want to shoot a shot, and then you gotta chase the ball around. It's like you're mindlessly getting steps when you start going outside to shoot hoops and stuff like that. So that's why it was so easy for me to hit my steps yesterday on top of the walking pad and me working and walking at the same time. And I did have a few seconds throughout the day to sit down and draw. So it shouldn't be that fucking hard, okay? I also hit my macros pretty dang good. I want to try to repeat that today. I know I need to do my dishes so that I can make my ninja ice cream. That thing has been saving me because those little pints or whatever, for 200 calories, you can have a lot of ice cream. And so I am able to tell myself, like, no, you don't need a snack right now because you're going to have dinner, and then after dinner, you're going to have dessert. And usually those paired together make sure that I'm so full for the rest of the night that I can sleep peacefully like a baby. Because sometimes food noise be so loud that I stay up because I'm like, I wish I had a snack right now. Food noise is just, if you know, like, food addiction is no joke. But food noise has been something that I've been struggling with. Like I told you guys more recently, it has been just a thought in the back of my mind every time, like I'm like emotional, and I haven't been doing too bad, but I just have not been tracking shit, and I've been thinking about food too much. So not necessarily acting on it, but the thought is daunting. Anywho, I also wanted to chat a little bit about, I guess something that's kind of under my skin this morning, about posting my recomp journey, right? I was 300 pounds, then I was 160 pounds, now I'm 190 pounds. And the whole point of me posting my recomp usually is me sending a message like, hey, the scale is not going to fully, show or reflect all of your progress. And so sometimes if you're in the gym and you lean bulk, or you're trying to maintain and you want balance and whatever, whoop-de-whoop, regain is not necessarily a bad thing. And you can tell visually that there is more muscular definition, there is more muscular density in my 190 pound body than there is in my 160 pound body. But instead of people focusing on the message that I'm trying to send, there are so many people that are so hyper focused on a scale and kind of projecting that onto me. And nobody told me, like, or that's that quote, nobody told me that. I wish somebody would have told me that when I was going to recomp or decide to put muscle on, that people would think that it was the most traumatic, life-changing experience in my life. Like, people are just so quick to be like, you looked so much better at 160 pounds. But I didn't really have my period. My PCOS and PMS and PMDD were at the worst stage they've ever been before. My skin was a mess. My mood swings were a mess. I was having the worst rage spells ever. I was so unhappy. My loose skin was super, super saggy. But as soon as I started eating more whole foods to lean bulk and get up to where I am now, I feel more fueled throughout the day. I feel more fueled. Okay, so I feel more fueled. My periods are more regular. My PMS and PMDD symptoms are still a work in progress, but nowhere near what they used to be. I can literally manage my anger now when I used to have rage spells, babe. I think the crying and sadness is really the worst part of it, but it's a lot better. Overall, how I feel when I look in the mirror, I feel great. Yes, there have been periods of time where I've been like, I would like to shed a couple of pounds of fat, but honestly, it's not the end of the world if I can't, because I think people are so hyper fixated on weight loss, scale all the time, especially when it comes to fitness influencers. They're always expecting to see a change. But that is also one of the reasons that I changed some of my content up from just weight loss and fitness to actually more lifestyle shit, because I'm like, I'm not always going to be making change. I'm not always going to be changing my body just for the viewers of social media because y'all want to see progress pictures every 3 months. Like, I'm not changing every 3 months. I'm actually happy where I am. I'm living a balanced lifestyle. I'm maintaining. I've been on a weight loss journey for 3 years in April. So no, I can't continuously make change. I could, right? Like, I could hop on GLP-1s and become super fucking skinny and be like, look at how much weight I've lost. Or I could completely bulk up and put hella muscle on and then cut down again. But I'm not in the bodybuilding industry. I'm not in the bulk cut. I'm more so like, I might want to lose a couple pounds of fat. And I'm going to remain tracking calories and macros because I want to maintain my lifestyle. And if I want to see more results, I might tweak a thing here or two. For example, getting more steps in. And if that's not working, upping my cardio. You know what I'm saying? Like, having a different outlook that's more than just the scale. So it's kind of frustrating when people are so hyperfixated. You look so much better at 160. I personally disagree. I feel like I put on a lot of muscle and I worked hard for it, and I'm still working hard at it. So anyways, that was just something that grinded my gears a little bit. However, my stomach is telling me that I need a snack this morning, and it's 7 o'clock right now. Do I need one right now? I usually should eat like within an hour, but I don't know if I want to. I think I should track my macros for the day in the morning and then follow that. That was really that worked great for me yesterday. So I think I might do that today. And then, yes, okay, so I have some things I gotta do. I will catch y'all. I will catch y'all in a bit. Okay, it's 9:15. I've had 2 of my decaf cups of coffee. I did a little dancing just to get my energy up. I filmed for the brand or whatever, did my story sets. I just need to edit and send it their way. I'm microwaving some MyFitFoods right now for my first meal of the day. It's 9:15. I don't know if I already said that, but my nail appointment is at 12, so I don't think I'm going to go outside or do a workout until after my nails, if I decide to do that. I feel like I'm going to, depending on the weather, sit by the pool today for sure. Would love nothing more. And probably bring my coloring book out there again for another drawing. That's been really a cool way to just relax in the middle of my day and then refocus up when I need to. Sometimes I do forget that resting my brain in between tasks is a great way to start fresh and like reset. But Misty, that girl be tearing my couch up. I said stop it. So I am going to eat, edit, send those videos over to the people, and then I might film one other one, and I might plan a YouTube video out. I need to plan a YouTube video out because I do have all these vlogs, but the other ones have been way more successful. So I need to think of a different YouTube challenge. I might do an actual recipe for you guys, like a cooking video. We'll see how I'm feeling about that, but I'm gonna eat really quick, and then we'll see what I end up doing up until my nail appointment. It's 11 a.m. I just got out the shower and did like a full body. What is that brand called? Sorry, I didn't make my bed yet. I'm kind of bad at that right now. But I did dishes, ate breakfast, then I took a shower, and it's not Nair, but there's another brand. Sorry. There you go. Boom. Anywho, I sprayed on my desk a little. It's okay. It's just me. Anyways, I did my legs, like got my legs unhairy and everything, my arms and stuff too, just like covered my whole body in it. And because I'm like, well, whenever I'm done, I would love to go to the pool. Do I know if it's pool weather? I guess not until I go outside, but I would really love to go outside. Either way, I'll probably end up making my way into the sun at some point. So, but today I'm actually going to put a little bit of sunscreen on, even though sometimes I like to get a tan without one, but I just want to protect my tattoos. And so some days I'll put sunscreen, some days I won't. Just depends on how I'm feeling and how strong the sun is. But I'm trying to get my steps in before I go to my nail appointment because I'm going to leave here in about 30 minutes. So I'm currently at 6,000 and I want to hit 8. Will I be able to in 30 minutes? Probably. I guess we'll see. But I've got my fan on so I don't start sweating and stuff. So I'm just on my phone getting some things done. I've already sent over my edits to that brand that I made a video for. And yeah, all I basically have to do is just, I might make a couple of reels today, but the talking ones have been very, very popular. So doing the ones where I stitch them all together is like, those are I guess fillers, but not the type of content that I'm trying to focus on. Okay, it is 11:20 and we're at 8,000 steps, which means we have hit our afternoon goal. I'm so excited about this. It's kind of easier than I expected. It's really just about taking quick little 30-minute walks, isn't it? Yeah, walking pad is doing it for me. I just put my slides on, stepped on it, scrolled on Instagram. I do that anyways, right? Edit some stuff. I'm actually going to head over to my nail appointment now, but I'm also going to stop at the store for something to drink. And I'm thinking like an Alani or something that doesn't have caffeine in it because I am going decaf. But I want a drink. Yesterday I had a Body Armor that was really good, the peach and mango one. So those have been bussin' recently, especially for like a low calorie, just like pick me up or whatever for flavor. And then I'm also going to snack on some gum too. These have been very helpful with my food noise. So it's 3 p.m. and I'm at H-E-B, got my nails and toes done, and I'm so tired. I always get tired after sitting for my nails. I suck at sitting. I used to just love press-ons, and that's why I still love lash clusters, because I just can't sit for shit. I can't. But I am about to go into H-E-B for drumroll snacks, and I'm going to replace that with the Greek yogurt. So instead of eating Greek yogurt, I'm going to get the drumroll shit, and then I'm going home eating lunch, and I'm probably going to sit by the pool before I decide whether I want to go to the gym or not. Hey y'all, it's 5:09 p.m. I took a long nap by the pool. As you guys know, it's a day one decaf, so I am just tired. I don't think I slept too great last night because I was a little cold, and I was waking up throughout the night due to being cold. I'm within macros. I ate lunch, and now I'm kind of just, I think I'm going to edit a YouTube video and then go ahead and upload that. I'm going to edit an Instagram video, but right now I'm kind of at a content block. I'm not really at a content block. I could absolutely make a video right now, and I think I might just like suck it up and do one because like I was saying earlier in the video, a lot of my content right now is like voiceover or music over content, but my best performing content is when I'm talking to the camera because people love hearing people talk nowadays. So I think I'm going to make one of those videos just so I have something good to post tonight instead of just voiceovers and shit. It is 5:30 and I know we chatted not too long ago, but I wanted to chat with you guys about food noise again. I have been very open with you guys about hearing the food noise recently and struggling with just staying on top of my macros, but today is day one of decaf, right? And it's also day two of me basically pre-tracking all of my food for the day. These are two things that I think are going to make a difference. Oh, and also day two of trying to hit 12,000 steps minimum per day. I didn't make it to the gym today, but honestly, I'm okay with that because my steps are up, which means tomorrow I'm going to hit legs, right? And the last time I hit legs was yesterday, and I hooped and I hit 16,000 something steps, right? So minimum 12,000 steps. I got two basically workouts in yesterday, and then today is kind of just steps, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do legs and I'm gonna do cardio again, and I'm going to hit 12,000 minimum again. But I wanted to talk to y'all about the food noise because I wanted to compare it to every other addiction that I have overcome and what the thought process is like when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. Whenever I had quit vaping, it's hard to do because when you have it, you think your thought, I want to vape, I'm going to hit my vape, boom, you hit the vape, the thought is gone, boom. Whenever you quit vaping and you don't have any vapes around you or any nicotine around you and you throw everything away, you think that thought and then you kind of get pissed off. You're like, fuck, I don't have my shit, I don't have my fix. And either you become a raging asshole at that point and then give in to your addiction, or you're so sick and tired of being sick and tired that you walk yourself through that process and allow yourself to feel those feelings and tell yourself this is how it's supposed to go. This is how addiction or quitting addiction is supposed to be. It's supposed to be this hard. And it helps when you add the simple fact that it's not gonna go anywhere. When you add, that's the number one thing that helps me absolutely forget that thought. And it's kind of like, okay, I fixed that thought for now. It's not going anywhere. If I want ice cream right now, if I want to go get a Halo top, like, it's not going anywhere. Okay, so I wanted to go get a sweet green salad, but I told myself I don't want to eat out because depending on how much sauce an employee decides to put on the salad that day, it's going to vary vastly by the calories. Because, like I've been saying before, fast food employees, they don't really give a fuck about a macro or calories or whatever. They're not really following a recipe. They're just getting your order out. So if they douse my shit in sauce, it's going to be well over 700 calories or some shit like that, right? And then I've absolutely blown my calorie deficit for the day. So my whole thing is, I think about something, I want to go do something, I want to go eat something, think about it, go, no, it's not going anywhere, and then continue to stick to the plan, continue to stick to what I said I was going to. And right now it's day 1 decaf. And so I think that's going to make a difference. And then also the steps and me just pre-tracking my macros for the day. These are going to make a difference as long as I stick to it. So dealing with the food noise, this is how I'm going about it right now, is kind of just being hungry, just allowing myself to be hungry and drinking water and being tired and dealing with it and making fine-tune adjustments if I need as I go. But there are a few strict rules that I'm going by right now, which is do not go eat out. And if you're going to eat something outside, pick something up like the drum roll snacks or a protein bar or a protein drink or a juice. Like, what did I get earlier? A freaking Under Armour or something like that. Picked one of those up. Again, it's 10 calories for the whole juice, and it helps. It helps, that and gum and everything. So, and then I've got my things where I'm like, okay, I'll partake graham crackers in a strawberry cheesecake Greek yogurt. I'll have that as a morning snack, right? So I'll eat several times throughout the day. I've got breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, then dessert. So my meals are around 400 calories, and then my snacks are around 60, 80 to 100 calories, depending. And sometimes it varies, but this is how I've been dealing with it. I have a terrible sweet tooth, so to fix that, I eat the Greek yogurt, or I'll make a smoothie, or I have my Ninja Creamy ice cream, which I did make another batch today for tonight. And if I'm feeling extra cravey, I'll put dark chocolate in it and mix it in, and now it feels like a fudge sundae or something. You know, like, I've been trying to make my work-ins so that I can deal with it. Then I tell myself, okay, one, the food that you want right now is going to be there later for after you're done being locked in, right? Like, so locked in and disciplined that you can always go and do that when you earn it. Boom. Then on top of that, oh, don't forget, later tonight you have ice cream that you're going to make after dinner. And it's really delicious. So just wait on it, be patient, drink your water, and get busy, get to work. So same thing with the social media apps. Like, y'all, it's all about discipline. And sometimes I slip up too. It's really sometimes difficult to really be locked in, but it's a thing that is constantly a work in progress. And I'm more than happy to continuously work on that because it's something I don't want to lose. It's something that I value. It's how I got to where I am today. So I don't want to, resort to PLG. Good night. GLP-1s, babe. That's me personally. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. I just have already used a tool. So if I keep resorting to tools, if I keep ending up using tools, I feel like I'm going to need tools for the rest of my life, and I'll never actually, I don't know. But exercise is the easy part, I guess. It's the rest. It's the don't go out because my brain wants to go out for fun, and then you decide to go get food. Like, go play basketball, go play football, go swim, go take a walk. Like, do something active when you feel like the weather is nice, instead of just being like, go dress up and take yourself to dinner, go dress up and go get an ice cream, go dress up and go to the grocery store and find something to make tonight. Like, it doesn't always have to be about food, but food is a comfort. Food is something that I can relate to and cope with and enjoy. I love food. I'm a big back still. but I'm working on it. So I just wanted to chat with y'all about how I'm overcoming food noise at this very point in time where it seems to be very strong, especially during an emotional roller coaster and PMS and PMDD and cravings and all types of things like that. So yeah, tonight I'm going to make another steak sandwich, and then I'm going to make my Ninja Creamy ice cream, and after that I've hit my macros for the day, and it will be day 2 doing that. So boom. It's 7:02 p.m. I just ate dinner. And I'm drinking water and getting my steps in, obviously. Where are we at? I would like to be in bed by 8:30. So we're at 9,300. I'm in my swimsuit still underneath this. So I'm basically in my bikini getting my steps in, bitch. It don't matter. I'm hoping that these last 3,000 kind of fly by. I'm going to edit the video that I just made while I was cooking dinner. And we'll get those steps in. If I start chub rubbing, I'll have to put shorts or pants on, but hopefully that I'm like at a slow enough pace to where that doesn't happen. So I've got my fan on to keep me cool, but I'm gonna go edit. I forgot to finish the vlog last night, but it's 6:30 a.m. next day. My alarm did not go off. My whole phone was limp when I picked it up. I'm like, why is the photo app is overlapping the camera itself, and every time it wouldn't even turn off. My buttons weren't even working. I'm like, no way, I just brain deaded another phone. Damn, another one bites the dust. So I went back to my trusty iPhone 13 again, and I was literally about to like fucking start making arrangements for a new phone again through that phone. But as soon as I came back to this one, like 30 minutes later, it was back to normal. I'm like, anyways, I'm gonna start a new vlog. Thank you for stopping by again. Love.